Hello and happy Monday. Thanks for joining us here for another episode of Off the Desk. Julia's back.
I'm back.
And Chris is here with us today too.
Woohoo.
It's going to be a great day show, guys.
It is
Yes,
Monday.
it is. It's another Monday, another week. It's cold.
It is cold.
It is
was
cold out there.
Colder than I checked the temperature right before I left and I was like, oh no, 33 degrees. It's going to be frosty. And alas, it was.
Yeah. I peeked out my window and I looked at my car and I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to let my car warm up for a little bit before heading out to work.
Did you have to break the scraper out or did you just kind of let it melt with your car?
I just waited.
Yeah. I had to bring the scraper out. Was it Saturday morning? So I got up early and I was going to go do a coffee run. And there was some good amount of frost in my windshield that I had to actually... I looked in my car. I'm like, do I still have it somewhere in like the little seat pocket in the back? And I did. So
that's good.
That was good.
Is it the Dunkin' Donut one? No. Did I give that one to you?
I think you did, but I don't know what happened to it. I might have given it to one of my family
I still
members.
have it in my car.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. Like the meteorologist got Dunkin'
I remember hearing this. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge Dunkin' box. And there was like Dunkin' Donuts ice scrapers, hats, gloves, mugs. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
And I still have my Dunkin' Donut ice scraper, and it works.
I had you had given me one of the iced coffee travel mugs with the straw for a while. I don't think I was supposed to put that in the dishwasher, and I did,
no,
and it got all ruined. But it served me for quite some time.
That's good.
So funny.
That was a good day.
Nice.
Well, it's definitely a cold morning, a good morning for coffee.
Yes.
I had my seat warmer cranked all the way this morning. Coming up.
Do it. Yep.
I don't have seat warmers yet.
You don't?
Supposed to be getting a new car soon.
Okay.
Because they also heat up faster than the car itself does. So even if I only started ahead a little bit before, I'm still warmer because by then the seat warmer is warm.
Yeah.
So it's a game changer.
Maddie has a pretty new car and she has the steering wheel warmer.
Ooh,
it warms up your hands.
Oh,
I want that too, but I won't. I'll settle for not having that. But
driving with gloves
I really
on.
want the seat warmers because my husband has them in his car, and it definitely makes a difference.
And the seat coolers too in the summertime.
I don't have that.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a cool feature.
Yeah,
literally.
But
literally.
But yeah, it was cold this morning. We saw temperatures get down to 20s for almost everyone.
Yeah.
And in some spots, it was the coldest air of the season that we've seen so far since back in the spring. So it is the end of October, and the winter is getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I had to break out the winter jacket this morning.
Yes.
Looks like we are going to not be putting it away anytime soon.
No.
Halloween, you were mentioning, it looks like there's going to be more chance of rain Thursday and then maybe in the morning on Friday.
Yeah, Thursday looks to be pretty wet right now, but there could be a few spotty showers that linger into the day on Friday for Halloween. I do expect that by nighttime on Halloween, when everyone goes out trick-or-treating, it should be pretty much fine.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So I would favor if there's any rain on Friday right now, it looks to be mostly in the morning. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yes. But it sets the spooky scene.
For sure.
Having that kind of weather on Halloween.
Yeah, it could be a cloudy, kind of foggy morning maybe on Friday and give it kind of a spooky look.
Ooh. Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on that. The weekend looks good though, but we do turn those clocks back.
That's right.
So Saturday night before you go to bed, turn your clocks back an hour because at 2 a.m. on Sunday, the clocks immediately go back.
An extra hour's sleep.
I am looking forward to that.
That'll be really nice. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I would honestly wish that it was going into a Monday morning because then it would give us an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Like my wife, Maddie, she has to work that night. So people that have to work the overnight shifts on that Saturday night and the Sunday.
Working an extra hour.
They got to work an extra hour.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about,
Yep. And I did that one year when I was doing a little producer training here. And it happened to be on that night.
So sad.
And I remember sitting there looking at the clock. And then you see it go backwards and you're just like, oh.
The night never ends.
And it never ends.
That's tough. That's tough. Well, we can be enjoying a meaningful extra hour of sleep on the weekends.
Yeah.
So.
I'll take
But
it.
yeah, you're gonna go from sunset is a little after 5:30 on Halloween to on Sunday it'll be around 4:30 in the
I know,
afternoon.
it's always so crazy
Once
when
it
it
gets
happens.
before 5 p.m., 4:30 sounds so.
Yeah.
That's people are still at after school sports practice.
Yeah.
And then it's going to
Yeah,
be getting dark.
it's dark.
It's crazy. Although those are nearing their end as well, but crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Speaking of crazy, did either of you do anything crazy over the weekend? Do you like that segue?
What a segue. I had a crazy packed weekend. I'll call it that.
Yeah, you sound like you were gonna have a lot of fun.
I did have a lot of fun. It was great. I got a lot of things in, covered a lot of ground. I left for New York City Friday morning. Took the bus.
Nice.
It's nice and chill. I read my book and just
good.
relaxed. Took a nap. Great bus ride. Then I got to New York City, went to my friend's apartment. We just did a little walk and got coffee, and then went to dinner on Friday night at some Italian place. I got really good tortellini. It was really good. Then we were able to go out and see some friends who weren't going down because I was going for my college homecoming weekend, but some of my friends who live in New York City weren't going to make the trip down. But we got to hang out with them Friday night, which was fun. So I got to see everybody. Then we got up really early, although it was 6:30, which I'm up by then anyway. So I woke up before my alarm. I was good. To make the trek to Pennsylvania and got there for tailgating during the day. Lots of fun to see everybody. And then some of my friends who are still living there, they're seniors this year. They had us all over their house, which was fun. And then went back to the old stomping grounds, got all the places in. But it was fun. It was all the people that I want to see. Probably my last year doing it because once they're graduated, I'm not going back to see anyone anymore. Yeah. So, and I still keep in touch with these guys. So they were sophomores when I was a senior. We our group chat still goes off every day. Very, very close. So it was a lot of fun. And then Sunday made the journey home. Just got some breakfast and left. But I was able to get home by 5 last night too. So I was able to just chill, reset for today. And then back at it. But it was a great weekend. It was great.
That sounds
fun.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Not as jam-packed as your weekend, but what did I do? Friday after work, I got my hair done, but you can't really tell right now. I just got it a little blonder, but I kept a little bit of
I can tell, yeah. It looks good.
I kept a little bit of the strawberry with lowlights, so I did a mix there. So naturally, because I didn't take a nap after work, I went to 7:30 on Friday night. I was watching the second season of Nobody Wants This.
I want to start it. I'm so excited.
It's so good. Did you watch the first season?
I did, yeah.
I was asking Chris and Dustin, one of our production assistants this morning, if they'd neither one of them.
It's so good.
You guys have to watch it. It's really good.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Show. It's funny.
Haven't seen it.
It's funny.
Yeah, so I watched a little bit of that and I fell asleep. And then Saturday morning, I got up and got Bobby and I some coffees. He had to go to work, but I was up early because I went to bed.
Naturally.
So I did that, and then I had a fall day with my sisters and my sister's 2 kids and her husband. We went to this marketplace in Connecticut that has little activities for kids, and they also have live music, food trucks, animals, and then it's a fall. It has pumpkins and apples and things like that.
Fun.
So that was a fun fall day, and then later Saturday night was the murder mystery party that I went to.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about that.
There ended up being 24 people who were playing.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and it was my cousin's boyfriend who wrote out the game.
Wow.
He didn't get it online, so he actually made up all the characters, the storyline. He was trying to make it so everybody had potentially a motive to kill the person that ends up getting killed. And so it was kind of hard to follow. You get 3 rounds of an envelope that's telling you different information about your characters and some of the other characters, and then you're supposed to mingle and interrogate people and stuff. So it was a lot of info, and then at the end you kind of all share your leads and stuff. And we took a vote, and it ended up being 2 people were the murderers.
Okay.
But I guessed correctly one of them.
Wow.
And only 3 of us guessed it correctly. So I was pretty proud of myself that I guessed.
Now, were there hints along the way to give away that that actually linked someone to it? Was there a right answer, or did you just have to convince people?
There was a right answer.
Okay.
And there were clues, but it was kind of like I said,
It could have been
because-
anyone, right?
Because it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
And because there were so many people, it was like, wait, this person like is
You're
guilty,
forgetting things, yeah.
And it
Oh,
was
that's
funny. I
fun.
didn't dress up, but like half the party did. And
What
that
was
great.
there a theme?
It was just like the whole plot of it was that like Mason Fulmer was the name of the character, is selling his estate. It's a historical house, and some of the reasons why he wants to sell are a little murky, but there's a bunch of family members who have connections, and it's like
Okay.
it was kind of like an old school
Yeah.
type vibe. So some people wore
Old-timey.
like suits or
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
I like
I don't
that.
know. I was
That's
an attorney in
fun.
it, and as people are
Ooh.
asking questions, I go, I'll have to sift through my documents because I'm like, they're like, was there a will? I'm like, that's a good question that I should know the answer to, but there was no information on it.
Oh, that's funny.
That was a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm babbling on about this murder mystery.
No, that's fun. I
What
love a
did I do?
murder mystery game.
Yesterday, didn't do much in the morning. I hung out with one of my friends and we carved pumpkins.
Nice.
And then
Wait, I think I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, mine
Which
was
one was
very basic.
yours?
I just did a heart.
The heart?
That was a heart.
What did you think it was?
Well, no, I said that was yours. Yours
You
was
said
the
that
heart.
was a heart? I'm like,
No.
yeah.
Well, it was funny because when I saw that, I was like, wow, someone just literally cut a big hole into this thing. This made a heart.
I just like showed up kind of like last minute, and everybody had already, started doing
With
the
the
different
stencils
designs.
and
And I
stuff.
was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do like free ball it, and I was like, I'll just do a heart, and it took me like 2 minutes, and I was
Yeah, because you
Okay,
literally just
there we
cut
go.
out a hole.
Yep. And my friend she's like, can I post this? I'm like, I guess. I was like, you don't have to put mine in there. She's like, yeah, it's gonna look like whoever did the heart just didn't want to carve it off.
Well,
I
okay, I wasn't
didn't think-
sure because the tags, like only one tag was right under a pumpkin, so yours could have been any of them. It didn't.
I know, I kind of exposed myself.
I
there.
thought yours was the cat. Now that I'm looking at it.
I did think it was
The
the heart
cat
at
was a good
first,
one.
but I wasn't sure. I was gonna ask you.
I mean, the one on
should've
the
lied.
end.
It's really creepy looking. It looks like Voldemort.
Yeah, but
Here, you wanna
that
show
was
it,
also
Chris?
kind of easy
Yeah,
to
hold it up, Chris.
So it was. Yeah.
hold
that's
on to it.
I can't really tell. Yeah.
See the
So
heart?
the heart's
Kaylee's.
mine.
The heart.
Usually I do get a little bit more creative, but
There they are.
Look at that.
it looks nice.
They look good. Nice.
It was my friend, her older sister, her mom, her husband, and then me. And then they have a little baby, and they
Aw.
put the baby in the pumpkin to do the
Aw,
pictures.
That's fun.
It was very cute.
Cool.
So yeah, that was my weekend. We hung out last night. I went to bed at like 30.
Oh, nice. Good. All right, Chris.
What about you?
What about you?
Not much. Saw my brother and sister this weekend, so that was
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Went back to a pumpkin patch
Look at that.
because
Is the
we
season?
were back in my hometown and my brother was home and my mom wanted to go get their pumpkins, so we ended up going back to the same pumpkin patch we were at the weekend before.
Nice.
But it's still fun.
You're a regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still fun. I mean, I always like going there.
Yeah.
And then nothing else. We had like a barbecue, and then my parents have like a really nice like fireplace in the backyard,
Oh, nice.
and it has like a wood oven attached to it.
Ooh.
So we made like pizzas and that.
Oh,
So
nice.
I
So-
want that in my future home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that
that's
was
good.
cool. That was a lot of fun. What else did we do? Nothing really. I went for a walk yesterday around like this pretty pond near my house.
Nice.
Did you watch the Patriots?
Watched football.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, I watched
That was
football.
an impressive win.
Yeah, watched the Patriots. Watched a little bit of the Packers game last night. Yeah, my usual Sunday football watching.
Yep.
That was it. It was overall a pretty laid back weekend.
That's
Got
good.
to see my in-laws too,
Nice.
'cause
Nice.
Maddie and I are from the same town. So,
Nice.
go.
yeah, it was just a lot of family and hanging out.
It's a great fall family filled weekend.
Have alliteration there, Julie.
You know. Yep.
You know, on a Monday.
you know.
Yeah, that's nice. Had
Nice.
nice weekends.
Yeah. Now we're back and
Ready for the
Happy
weekend.
Monday.
Countdown to the next one.
well.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break here and then go over some other things that are in the news and maybe I don't know, talk a little bit about Halloween being this
Yes.
Stay with us.
It's coming. All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this Monday morning. You got to hear all about our weekends, and now we are gearing up for another week ahead. Chris, you talked in the morning news this morning about Hurricane Melissa and
Yep.
how it is set to hit the island of Jamaica. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's a Category 5 hurricane, and that's the highest on the scale you can go, pretty much. Hurricanes are 1 to 5. Right now, it has winds sustained at 160 miles an hour.
That's crazy.
And some occasional wind gusts over 200 miles per hour, which is pretty much like unimaginable. Like you really don't see that. And like when it comes to like physics of like what the Earth's atmosphere can produce, it's pretty much like maxing out. Like it's one of the strongest hurricanes probably on record. And
There's more people there.
Yeah,
So
in
that
Jamaica's history, they've never had a Cat 5 hurricane.
Wow.
They've had a Cat 4, and the last time that was I think it was Wilma in 1988. Yeah, 1988 was the year. But yeah, Category 5 hurricane. Some spots in the island could get over 3 feet in rain.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And Jamaica's very
3
mountainous.
feet is
Yeah,
insane.
between 30 to 40 inches of rain, probably.
Wild.
Jamaica's very mountainous, and their infrastructure is not the best.
I was gonna
So
say,
you can only imagine what that's going to do.
Yeah, like,
And
are they
then, like-
prepared for this?
And then for them to be able to get any type of assistance
Yeah,
flown in or by boat.
you're on an island, and I mean, Jamaica, we all know, is not like, the richest country. Its infrastructure is not the best, and it's just going to be a devastating thing for them. It's
horrible.
and especially when you put in, winds excess of 100 miles an hour. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of problems for them. So afterwards, it'll move north into Cuba, but then it'll gradually weaken as it pushes out in the Atlantic. But yeah, Jamaica is likely going to see the strongest storm they've ever seen in history.
And that's supposed to happen today.
So it's starting today, but it'll make landfall probably a little after midnight tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Have they announced, like, as far as you know, their evacuations or ways that they're trying to prepare?
That's the problem. You can't really go anywhere. I mean, everyone has to try to
They're on
move
the
like
island,
farther into inland and like to higher ground in like the mountains. Because storm surge is obviously going to be a big thing on the southern half of the island. Like
Yeah.
you're talking about upwards of 12 to 15 feet of storm surge, which is water, that's coming in 12 to 15 feet high, miles inland. So that you have to talk about that flooding. So yeah, people just have to try to get as high up as they can and try and ride it out. But unfortunately, when you're on an island, like here in the United States, if we, when we have seen hurricanes, like, Florida and stuff, people can
go to the
evacuate
next
and
state
actually just
over,
move anywhere. Like they can drive north and get out of it. You're on an island. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
The only way in and out is a boat and a plane. So by now, everything is closed. Like you're stuck on the island. So
That's so scary.
and then you're going to have no power. So being able to try and call for help or stuff and
they'll probably be
hospitals or anything
without-
else.
They're going to be without power for quite some time, too.
A long time. Yeah.
Oh, that's
You're
so
hearing this
sad.
in the news for quite a while, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the United States will give aid. And you see the Red Cross there and everything. But it's so sad. All these countries in the Caribbean, I mean, we all know them for tourist attractions, but like, that's their economy and they don't have a lot otherwise.
Right.
So like their infrastructure and their health care and all that stuff is not the best. So when they get these devastating storms, it takes a long time to recover and they got these really, really it'll be a long time of them building from this, but
well,
I'm sure the United States will help and other countries. So
absolutely. We
It's
will
just scary.
follow
And Jamaica's
this
beautiful. You ever been to Jamaica?
And I haven't, but I hear it's beautiful.
Went to Jamaica 6-7 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's beautiful. Really nice beaches.
Well, hopefully that, if you have relatives down there, check in with them and make sure that they're okay as this passes through. In other, I guess, world news, in a sense, the Louvre suspects have been caught.
Yeah.
They think, allegedly.
Well, yeah, there's 2 people that have been
Arrested.
arrested, and I think we're going to have to wait for more details.
There was not that many details.
Yeah, on like how they went about finding these people. We do know that one of the people who were arrested was apparently on their way out of the country. They were at the French airport trying to go where? We don't
We
know,
don't know.
but that's what police were saying, that they were trying to flee the country. So no, they haven't given any names yet. They haven't been identified.
They haven't said if they had the jewels even.
Yeah. So still a lot of unknowns, but at this point they have announced that 2 people were arrested. Although in the surveillance video that was released, wasn't it more than 2 people?
I think it
It was a
was.
group of people that were like,
Just crazy.
so it'll be interesting to see like what details emerge after as that investigation continues to move forward. But that was the update they had for this morning. And then locally, there are some cities and towns here in Western Massachusetts that will begin early voting
Early voting.
ahead of the election next. It's crazy. That's next week.
It is, yeah.
November 4th. So
A week from tomorrow.
yeah, West Springfield and Amherst are offering in-person early voting. I think in West Springfield it's at the library.
Yep.
And in Amherst at the town hall.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in casting your vote ahead of time,
You can do so.
so in those 2 municipalities. I believe local elections, it's like it depends. Not every city or town will offer early voting. So you'll have to check in with all your town hall
Yeah.
and see if that's offered. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's different than state.
Yeah, I
elections in
think
that
so.
regard.
And we have Nick Antonakis out there today covering this for his story. So he'll be talking to probably people working polls, and maybe some people on their way in and out of voting about why they decide to early vote. I know it's appealing for a lot of people who people work
Weird
and
work hours.
weird work hours, or if you're going to be out of your town or city next week. So it's helpful for those people who just want extra time to make sure that everything is in early, and then they don't have to worry about it, or you don't have to wait in the lines either. So there are some benefits for sure.
For sure. So that was kind of some of the bigger stories we had in our news this morning. Obviously now the countdown is on to Halloween.
It's
So
on.
only a few more days until Friday, and we have a couple of ideas for the show.
We
things that
do.
we're gonna do. But yeah, you guys got any plans for Halloween this year?
Still ironing them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple things up in the air. I'm going to be in Boston, and there's some of my friends from college that are also happen to be in Boston.
My sister's gonna be in Boston too.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Well,
But
I don't know where, but
yeah, I don't know where yet
Makes
either,
sense.
but something on Friday for that. Thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna wear because I don't think we're gonna do one of the Halloween event, like anything like that. So I could dress up just to go out, but I already got a costume for the murder mystery party I did a couple weeks ago. So I don't want to get another costume. I could reuse that. We were pirates for that. So
yeah, you can make that work.
And I also just have a random bag of random costume pieces that I've
I've
collected
accumulated that
over
over the years.
yeah, so I'm gonna bring that out today and go through it and see if I can pull anything together. But pirate might just be it, but I don't know. We'll see. And then Saturday, I think just a spooky day and maybe watch a fall movie or something. I don't
That's
know.
good.
Yeah, that's kind of it. What about you guys? Any costumes, plans?
Actually, no.
Trick-or-treaters? I love giving out candy.
I think I'm going to give out candy, I might do a mix. So I think I'm going to go to my brother's house, and my sister is taking her 2 kids over there too, and then my brother and his wife have 2 kids. So I'll hang out with my nieces and nephews and go trick-or-treating with them.
Nice.
in
Oh,
their
that's
neighborhood.
fun.
So that'll be fun because my sister's husband, I don't think was able to get the day off of work. He works like the evening shift. So
Okay.
it's just helpful to have another
Oh,
person
for
there
sure.
with the 2
Yeah.
little kids anyways,
Yeah.
but like it's also fun to go trick-or-treating with them.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be a little bit earlier since it's gonna get dark earlier. And then maybe once I go back home, if there's still trick-or-treaters out, because they get a lot of trick-or-treaters in like around the lake area. So
Okay.
might just help hand out candy.
That's
I don't think we're gonna
fun.
do any parties this year. I haven't thought of a costume. And the one party we had like a party that we were invited to for one of Bobby's friends, but they live on the other side of the state. By the time he were to get home and by the time we got there, it was just
Yeah.
too late.
It's hard. It's also like there's so much going on all the time in my head. I'm just like, oh, it's another weekend. And then Halloween, you got to plan 4 weeks in advance. I
Yeah.
just didn't get there in my mind.
I
but
didn't.
It's okay. Chris, what about you?
Probably just hand out candy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our first Halloween in like our new home.
That's right.
Oh,
that's
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, so I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll be busy.
Good.
But just gonna hang out on a Friday night and just do that.
There you go.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then
Yeah. Watch a spooky movie.
maybe, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch the Charlie Brown Pumpkin for the 7th time.
There you go. 'Tis the season.
It's great every single time I watch that, no matter how many times. It's a great one.
There was I didn't get to watch a lot of it this weekend, but Casper was on TV.
I used
Casper
to
the
love
Friendly
Casper
Ghost.
as
Yeah.
That's a good one.
One of my
Casper was
faves.
good.
What other
I'm sure there'll be
Halloween
stuff on
ones?
TV like Halloween
Oh, yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. When do you guys go all in for like Christmas? Because I know some people, literally November 1st, it's like, all right.
No.
I'm starting to get more excited for Christmas, but I usually go all in, like listening to Christmas music, starting decorating after things.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Just
Like
that
the day after
beginning of
Thanksgiving.
December. I used to go by I don't think it really exists now. It's freeform, but the ABC Family and
yeah.
the
Yes.
25 Days of
It's the
Christmas
best.
countdown. Like
Yeah.
when
I
that
used
started,
to love that.
yeah, that's how I knew. That's how I knew
You used
that
to
I could
cut the
start.
catalog out that had like all the times of the shows, like
Oh,
in the
that's
magazines.
good. Yeah, I used to go by that, and in my mind, I still think of that as like December 1st. It's because it's December, but it's because of the ABC
the
Family
countdown to
countdown.
Yeah.
That's also my birthday, so I feel like I have to
right.
Thanksgiving, then
exciting.
my birthday, and then it can be
And then it's
Christmas.
I think this year might be a little earlier. I think we're going to get our tree the week of Thanksgiving
Okay.
There you go.
That's fun.
because Thanksgiving weekend is so busy.
Yeah.
And Thanksgiving is the latest it can be this year. Like
Is it
it's
really?
saying-
Yeah.
yeah, it's November 27th. So
It
you're
is
already
late.
under a month before Christmas when Thanksgiving happens.
That is true.
Wow. Yeah.
So
You want to, start spreading the Christmas cheer a little earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
I won't start listening to Christmas music or anything like that until December 1st.
I may have already listened to
Um,
the Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas song's okay.
It came up on my shuffle. It was Ariana Grande's "To Tell Me."
Oh, that's
Such a good one.
good. I guess I say that I wait till December 1st, but my family always goes to Yankee Candle the day or two after Thanksgiving. So I guess
That kind of starts it.
that's like the kickoff. But
I think a lot of the majority of people, that's like when you start getting
Yeah.
excited for
Yeah.
Christmas.
yeah, and everyone's home to get the Christmas tree.
Growing
and
up, Black
everything.
Friday was our day to get the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same,
And then we would
Pretty
decorate it like
much
that
the same.
Saturday or whatever.
same. Ooh, Black Friday. That's a whole other conversation in the
Coming up.
shopping. It's coming up.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah, add it to the list.
All right. Well, that's our Monday show today. Chris, thanks for joining us here.
Of course.
And you'll probably see Chris multiple times this weekend too. So
Yeah,
have a good rest of your Monday, and we'll be back here same time
yeah.
tomorrow.
We'll be back.
Bye.
Bye.